we're going to talk about 3 different things, 2 different disabilities, and we're also going to talk about the subject of bullying, because unfortunately, sometimes we all need to know how to deal with a bully.
Yeah, and speaking of bullying, I think I hear somebody getting bullied right now.
That's not good.
We better check this out.
I think.
Well, yeah, that's it. Go running home to your mama, you big baby. Boo-hoo, gotta get home to mama, chicken. You wait, Eddie Franklin. I'll get you tomorrow.
Hey, Eddie.
Oh, hi, Claire.
Hi, there you are. I thought you were going to meet me in the library so I could help you with your math.
Oh, yeah, well, I forgot.
Oh, that's okay, Eddie, because you know what? I can help you right here and now.
Well, I don't really feel like it now. Oh, I better go.
Whoa, hold it right there, Eddie Franklin. Something's wrong. You're not going anywhere till you tell me what it is.
No, there's nothing wrong. I have to go.
Oh, come on, Eddie. What's the matter, Eddie?
Claire,
Come on, you can tell me. Out with it, Eddie. What's the matter? Come on.
Hey, lay off, Claire. Well, I don't have to answer to you or anybody else. You're not the boss of me. You can't order me around no matter what you do to me. Got it?
Eddie Franklin, what on earth are you talking about? I didn't do anything to you. And I'm not going to do anything for you either, like help you with your math.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
Huh.
No, really, I'm sorry.
Okay, Eddie. Apology accepted, but tell me, what is wrong?
Oh, I'm just having some trouble at school, that's
Well,
all.
what's going on?
Well, there's this kid,
Yeah?
Robbie Jenkins.
Robbie Jenkins? Wait a minute. Isn't he the kid that was giving Jason so much trouble just a couple of months ago?
Yeah.
So what's he doing?
Oh, what isn't he doing? Pushes me around.
Oh.
He waits for me after school to beat me up. Sometimes he gets me, sometimes he doesn't. He calls me names. He takes my lunch money, and he says if I tell anybody, I'll be sorry.
Oh, gee, Eddie. I'm sorry. That stinks.
Sure it does. And the worst part is, I feel so guilty
Guilty? About what?
about Jason.
Jason? Well, why should you feel guilty about Jason? I mean, you didn't do anything.
Well, that's just it, Claire. When Robbie was picking on Jason, I didn't do anything to stop it.
Oh.
I just stood there and watched my friend get humiliated, and I never said a word. Oh, I'm a crummy friend.
Oh, you're not a crummy friend, Eddie.
I sure am. I should have done something to stop it, but I didn't because, well, I was scared.
Oh.
I was even glad I wasn't Jason. And now that Robbie's picking on me, all the other kids are glad they're not me. I guess I deserve it.
Oh, no, you don't. Everybody should feel safe going to their own school.
Not when Robbie Jenkins goes to your school. I guess I just have to hope he starts picking on somebody else.
What? Is that what you want?
No, but I don't want it happening to me either.
Well, then, you've got to stop it.
Oh, right, Claire. Like I'm some big tough guy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I know. I'll go home and get my Superman outfit from Halloween. You know, the one with the big red cape? And then I'll fly over to Robbie's house and beat him up, okay?
Oh, Eddie, no, you know that's not the way to solve a problem anyway.
Well, then what is?
I don't know. You can try talking to somebody, an adult maybe.
No way. I'm not ratting anybody out. I'm no tattletale.
You know what, Eddie? There's a big difference between ratting on somebody or tattling and reporting something. When you're tattling on somebody, oh, it's like you're purposely trying to get that person in trouble. But when you report something, well, you're trying to keep yourself, or somebody else safe, and you need help.
Well, I sort of tried reporting to this teacher, Mr. Taylor.
Oh, yeah, so what do you do?
Oh, well, he just kind of laughed it off
Oh.
and said, oh, well, Eddie, that's just part of growing up. Hang in there and it'll end sooner or later.
Oh, gee, Eddie, I'm sorry. You just picked the wrong person to talk to, that's all.
No, I'm sure Mr. Taylor was right.
He's not right. Do you think Mr. Taylor would like it if Miss Weiss, the music teacher, came into his room and bullied him every day?
Oh, come on, Claire, that would never happen. Besides, what do you know about it? Girls don't get bullied.
Oh, yes, we do. Girls get picked on, too.
Really?
Yeah, when I was in the 5th grade, oh, I had a terrible time with a group of girls. They made fun of me behind my back. They said mean things right to my face or made crank phone calls to my house. It was terrible. I didn't know what to do.
Well, see, you couldn't do anything to stop it, and neither can I.
Oh, no, you're wrong, Eddie. There's a lot you can do. But bullying isn't just your problem. It's everybody's problem.
Bullying is everybody's problem?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean other kids and other adults. It's everybody's responsibility to help stop bullying. For every kid who's getting pushed around on the playground. For every kid who's terrified to ride the bus. For every kid who's taking the long way home from school. This must stop.
Right. But how?
Well, I'm not entirely sure how. When it happened to me, it bothered me for a really long time. I didn't know what to do. But then I started talking. I talked to lots of other kids. I talked to grown-ups, you know, like parents and teachers. Then I went to the library, and the librarian helped me find some books on how to deal with bullies. And I wrote an article for the school newspaper. I learned a lot, too.
Wow, that's a good way to handle any problem.
Yeah.
You know, talk to people all about it, and then research things in the library.
Yeah.
And I guess now that you're an expert,
Oh, I don't know if I'm an expert.
well, you can help me answer questions that the kids might have about bullying.
Okay.
Okay, so if anybody has a question.
Hi, everybody. Oh, yeah, you know, that wasn't a really good hi. Can we try that again on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Wow, that was a lot better. My name is Scott Whitaker, and I have this one problem. Did you ever hear the word asthma? Yeah, lots of people have asthma. Asthma is this condition where sometimes the muscles in your chest get real tight. And when those muscles get tight, that makes the airways that bring air into your lungs really small. And then that makes it hard to breathe. But you see, having asthma is not my problem. My problem is that sometimes my friends and even the people in my own family don't understand what it's like to have asthma. So right now, we're going to show you what happened when even my own mother didn't understand. You see, I had sent away for my backpack, and it came in the mail that morning, and I was so happy I was jumping around.
Hi,
Oh, boy.
Scott.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi.
Mom. Look, my backpack just came in the mail this morning.
A new backpack.
Yeah.
Just in time for school. I'm so glad your old one was a wreck.
Mom,
What?
not in time for school.
No?
Remember, this weekend is my troops' winter camp out. Yeah, I can't wait to go.
Wait a minute. Isn't that the camp out that is just you and the guys and the scout leader, and you're going way up in the mountains where it's cold and snowing right now, and no mothers are going?
No, yeah.
Ow, I thought you forgot about that.
Oh, Mom, I would never forget about my troops' winter camp out. I've been waiting all year long.
Oh, yeah. That's a long time.
I even have a map of the camp.
A map of the camp. Oh,
Yeah.
nice big map.
Yeah, look right there at the top.
Oh, up there it says Hanging Rock Mountain. That's
Yeah.
really high. That's not part of the campground. You won't be going there.
Ma'am.
What?
We sure will be.
What?
Yeah, see, me and the guys, we're going to climb all the way to the top.
To the top?
Yeah.
Of Hanging... Scott, I
What?
forgot about something.
What's that?
You don't want to go camping this weekend.
No,
No, you
Mom,
don't.
I do.
No, you don't. Because I forgot to tell you
What?
something really important this weekend.
What?
It is Great Aunt Lucille's birthday. You don't want to miss it. Yes.
Great Aunt Lucille?
Yes.
Who the heck is she? I don't even know her.
Well, you don't know Great Aunt Lucille, but she's going to be 90. That's a big birthday. You don't want to miss that. And the reason you don't know your Great Aunt Lucille is, well, she does live kind of far away. She lives in Alaska. But
Did you say Alaska?
yes, isn't that interesting? Much
wow.
more fun than camping. It's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess if we're going to Alaska, that's different.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's pretty special.
Wait a minute. We're not going to Alaska this weekend. We can't just pick up and go to Alaska this weekend. Oh, we're going to do the next best thing. We're going to phone Alaska. You can be on one phone, I'll be on the other. I'll make a cake. We can sing. You can even blow out the candles for great Aunt.
I cannot miss the troops winter camp out for a phone call. We can just call Aunt what's her name when I get back on Sunday, okay?
I don't know.
Well, of course, Mom. Now, here, take a look at the map again.
I'm looking.
Yeah, see there in the middle of the camp?
Oh, yeah, the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, at this time of year, you won't go there either because the lake will be frozen solid.
Ma'am.
What?
Sure, I'm going to go there. Me and the
What?
guys, we're going to go ice skating.
Ice skating?
Scott!
Scott, you really don't want to go camping this weekend. No, I
do.
No. I forgot to tell you something else. You don't even need this map. Not only is it great Aunt Lucille's 90th birthday, which really is a big event that we can have fun with. I've declared a family holiday for this weekend. It'll be much more fun than camping. It's
A family holiday?
Uh-huh.
What family holiday?
It's a surprise.
What family holiday?
Okay, well, it's going to be so much more fun than camping because
Yeah,
it is
It is what?
State Bird Day. That's what it is, and we will have so much fun because we will go outside and we will go to the park. And while we're there, we'll look for birds.
State Bird Day?
And then we'll come back to the house and I'll make hot chocolate, just like camping, only better. And then we'll color.
State Bird Day? Wait a minute. Just a second.
What?
You know what I think?
What do you think?
I think that you don't want me to go camping. That's what I think.
For heaven's sakes. Do you really want to go camping?
Well, yeah.
Okay, well, fine. You can go camping then, even though you'll miss State Bird Day.
Well, maybe so, but I get to go camping.
Yeah.
Yay, I get to go camping.
Guess what?
What?
Big surprise.
What?
I'm going to go camping too. Oh, the guys will love having me there. You know what we'll do? We'll sing little songs around the campfire. And then, remember when you were real little, the little bear story I used to tell? I could tell all the guys. Maybe we can, I can tuck them in.
No, please, not the bear story, Mama. Please.
All right, okay, that's it. You know what, Scott? You are right. I do not want you to go camping this weekend. What if you're up there in the mountains and it's cold and that cold air affects your lungs and your asthma starts up and I'm not there? Then what are you going to do?
Yeah, see, I knew it was the asthma all along. Well, Mom, don't worry about a thing.
Oh, right.
Because if you take a look in that backpack, you're going to feel a whole lot better about this camping trip.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on, Mom, take a look. You'll see what I mean.
All right, you have a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, I know. I packed it up good.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh, look at this, the perfect thing for bird watching on State Bird Day. Binoculars, I like them.
We'll see, Mom. Keep looking, please.
Okay, binoculars. What's
Yeah.
that have to do with asthma? Here's a flashlight. Now, this is a useful thing if you have to get up in the middle of the night and it'll light your way. This doesn't work.
Oh. Well, I'm going to get batteries. I'm going to get
Scott.
batteries, Mom. I
I
promise.
can't take it.
Mom,
What?
keep looking. There's more in there than camping gear.
Okay, let's, look at this. You packed your asthma medicine.
Yeah.
Wow, now that was smart thinking.
I wouldn't go anywhere without my asthma medicine.
Look at this, you packed your inhaler. There's the
Yeah.
medicine, it goes in the inhaler. Oh, and you even remembered your spacer.
Spacer.
Oh, there goes the lid. I don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
It goes right in there.
Helps me to take my medicine.
Yeah, and to breathe? Okay. Scott, you even took the trouble to pack your, boy, everything's falling out of here, your nebulizer.
Yeah. You know, I don't really,
Wow.
I don't think I'll really need it up there in the mountains, but some people might feel better if I take it along.
I think it was such a smart idea.
I
The
thought it
nebulizer.
would, yeah.
Okay, you've got it there. Oh, peak flow meter.
Check.
Wow, Scott, this is good. And what's this that fell out?
Well, that's
Phone
a-
numbers list.
That's a list of emergency numbers just in case.
I'm on top.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you've got juice.
Juice,
Oh,
uh-huh.
good to have juice.
And
You've
there's
got
some water in there, too.
water.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and you've got this paper. What is this? Kind of crumpled here.
Oh, that's okay, Mom. That's
Deep
deep breathing exercises. My scout leader really likes doing that.
Does he have asthma too?
No, man. It's good to do deep breathing before any kind of exercise.
This is true.
Yeah.
Okay, you have one more thing in here. You have
Oh,
a
yeah.
scarf.
That's my winter scarf. Now put it around my neck, Mom, and
Okay.
I'll show you what I had in mind.
All right.
As you know, really cold air sometimes triggers my asthma.
I know it,
Yeah.
and that's why I don't think you should go.
Well, not to worry, Mom, because if the air is really cold, I'm going to hold my scarf over my mouth, like this, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll breathe through the scarf.
Breathe through the scarf.
That will warm up the air, and it won't bother my asthma.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty good trick.
Yeah. Yeah. And so.
Well, you've really packed a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
Your medicine and
Yeah.
your inhaler
It's all there, Mom.
and your spacer,
Everything's
your
there.
nebulizer and your peak flow meter,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
this other stuff.
Yeah, and so.
No, I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh.
No.
You know what, Mom?
What?
Well, sometimes I think that my asthma is making you sick.
Now, what do you mean by that?
You're always sick with worry.
Well, I'm worried about you.
I know, but look, Mom, I have an idea.
Oh, boy.
Let's pretend that you're me and you're up in the mountains on a camping trip, okay?
But I don't have asthma. You do.
I know, Mom, but if we pretend that you're me, I can show you what will happen if I have an asthma attack, and then you won't be so worried.
I don't know. What do I have to do?
Well, go ahead. Pretend like you're having an asthma episode, you know.
Okay. There, we done?
Mom,
What?
do it like when it happens to me.
All right. Here I go.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay, now I'll pretend that I'm the scout leader, okay? Okay.
Okay, Scott, get your inhaler there with some medicine in it. Yes, yeah, put that spacer on. Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Now, I want you to take a nice deep breath of that medicine. Good. Now, hold it in there for a little while. Okay, now let it out. Good.
Okay.
Yes, now let's take another deep breath of
Another
that
deep breath.
medicine. Very good. Hold it in. Hold it in. Okay, now let it out. Very good. Okay. Now, how about taking some juice, Scott? That'll make your throat feel a little better.
Okay,
Yeah.
juice.
Yeah. Just drink
Okay.
that juice down. Very
Okay.
good. Okay, good. Now, how about we do some deep breathing exercises?
Deep breathing
Right.
exercises.
In fact, 15 minutes of quiet activities for the whole troop. There. Scott, are you feeling better?
A little better.
Good.
But I want to go home
Oh.
to my mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
we don't want you to go home, Scott.
You don't?
Yeah, because we can handle this asthma thing, right?
Okay, Scott. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
You
what?
convinced
I
me.
can
Yes.
go.
You
I
can go camping.
Yeah, I get to go. By myself?
Yes, you can go all by yourself.
Yeah, I get to go by myself.
But tell me, how did you know what to do, and how did you know how to pack and how to handle it all?
Oh, it was easy, Mom. I learned it all right here
Here?
from my mommy.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Uh,
Well, maybe some of these kids are wondering about some of your equipment that you use or what it's like to have asthma.
Okay, if anybody has any questions about asthma or any of this equipment, just put up your hand.
Okay, there's a young lady in a pink shirt, short sleeve. Pardon me? The nebulizer right here. Okay, a nebulizer is one of the ways that Scott can take medicine. Some kids use nebulizers. If anybody feels like sharing that uses a nebulizer, you can put up your hand. Some kids use them at home certain times of the year, and some even bring them to school.
Here, I'll hold it. Mom.
Okay, and that goes over your face like that. Let's hold on to the tubing there. It's a little
Okay,
loose.
I got it.
Okay, and this would get attached to a box that gets plugged in. Air is forced up through the tubing, and there's a little well here that holds liquid medicine. And that medicine gets spun around really quickly until it turns into a mist. And then Scott's able to breathe it in through his nose and his mouth, and he can just breathe normally and breathe that in. It lasts about 20 minutes, and then when it's done, he would check his lungs with his peak flow meter. And what happens is the medicine from the nebulizer helps the muscles that tighten up around his airways that lead to the lungs, and so they get wider, and he's able to get the air in and out better. So this shows where if it's green, a good flow of air, red shows a really poor flow, and this little gauge goes up and down when he blows into it. So let's see where you're at there. Okay,
That's
where's
pretty
the-
good. Yep.
Yeah, the red gauge is way up in the green zone.
Right.
So that means the medicine has done its work, or that he doesn't have to worry, he's getting a good flow of air in and out.
Feels pretty
Okay?
good, yeah.
How about this guy right here with the glasses? Do you have a question? Okay, are you wondering about this maybe?
Oh yeah, I have one of those, but it's smaller.
Do you just have this part? Or do you have one of these too?
I have that one.
This part, this part. Yeah, not everybody has, this is called a spacer because it spaces out your medicine. Meaning, if I press down on this and this was full of real medicine, but I don't want to shoot medicine around in here, it would come out like a mist, and it comes out pretty fast, right? When you push down, and so it shoots out, and Scott breathes it in.
Yeah, but sometimes it hits the back of my throat and it feels funny, and I don't get all the medicine, too.
Yeah, and he coughs it out. So he can insert that in a spacer, and you can ask your doctor or pharmacist about this. And when I press down, all the medicine gets trapped in the tube. And then Scott, go ahead.
I could breathe it in.
Like
Much
that.
better, yeah.
And then he gets his full dose of medicine. The medicine does the same thing, opens up his airways.
Yep.
Okay? Let's see, how about this guy over here in the blue and red shirt with the white something on it? Uh-huh. Some people in my house do too, like Scott. And in my other house. So yeah, if you have asthma, if somebody in your house has asthma, can you catch it from them? No, not at all. Asthma is not something you can catch from anyone. It's not like a cold.
But there are certain things that can trigger it for different people. Like for me, really cold air makes my asthma act up. Or
Right.
being around cats and dogs. Now, I have a friend who has asthma, and for him, it's cigarette smoke. If he's around anybody who's smoking cigarettes, it tends to cause an asthma episode. But there are all kinds of things, and it's different for everybody who has asthma.
Yeah, for some kids, it's from the fur from pets, things like that. So, okay, we're just going to take one more question. There's a young lady back there, and yes, you're going me like that. She had blue shirt.
I actually have asthma. Is it better to take a drink with it?
It's better to take a drink with it. Is that what you said? Oh, is it better? Well, the reason Scott likes to take a drink with it is because you know when you're trying to breathe and your chest feels heavy and you're kind of struggling, sometimes that makes your throat dry. So it moistens your throat and it just makes it feel better.
It helps me relax a little bit.
Yeah, so that's why he likes to take a drink. But the important thing is getting your medicine.
Yeah.
And even if you don't yourself have asthma, you know some of your friends do, it's good to know that they might carry their medicine with them or the teacher might have it. So if you see somebody who's having trouble breathing or feeling uncomfortable, you can let someone know and let them get some help. So it's good to be a good friend that way. Speaking of friends, we still have one more friend to come out and meet all of you, so we better get going, all right?
Hey, see you
Thanks
later.
for good questions. Bye.
Okay, well, we've got one more kid on the block that we want you to meet, but before we bring her out here, I got another really tough question for you. Okay, is there anybody here that likes to, oh, I don't know, celebrate your birthday? Yeah, it's a trick question. Everybody likes their birthdays. Okay, hands down. Now, the reason I mention birthdays is I'm on my way to a birthday party right now for my good friend Claire, who was just out here a little while ago. But I'm going with my other friend, Mandy. Now, Mandy is wonderful, and I really like her, but she's always late for everything. Do you ever know anybody like that who's always late? Yeah, see, we all know somebody like that? Okay, hands down. Well, Mandy said that she had a special surprise for Claire's birthday, and I'm a little worried the special surprise is going to make her later than ever. But let me go get Mandy here and see if she's ready to go to the party, and I hope she is, because I'd really like to get going. Hey, Mandy, are you set to go to the party? I hope you are, because I'd really like to go. Hey, look at you. Your hair's all done up nice. You got a new dress on. Looks like you're all set to go. Well, that's wonderful, Mandy, because I can't wait to go to the party. I'm going to dance and sing.
Remember, Bruce, I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mandy. I forgot. Mandy here is deaf. That means she can't hear me. She can't hear anything. So whenever I talk to Mandy, I have to make sure she could see my mouth so she could read my lips. She could tell what I'm saying, even though she can't hear the words. Now, Mandy, I'm really glad you're ready for the party. I can't wait to go. What do you got in the bag?
Things for cookies.
Ooh.
I made cookies for Claire's birthday.
Ooh, cookies. Oh, what kind are they? Oh,
I made her favorite cookies too.
yeah, our favorite cookies. What kind are they? Wait, let me guess. Oatmeal raisin. No, chocolate chip.
Look, I have egg.
You have eggs. You made egg cookies? Ugh. Oh, wait a minute. You have eggs because the cookies aren't ready yet, are they? Oh, come on. Mandy, I really wanted to go to the party. The cookies aren't ready. Now we can't go. Oh, gee.
Sorry.
Oh. Well, listen, I have an idea. Since we're not going to the party, and everybody's here, why don't you teach everyone a little sign language, okay?
Okay.
Well, why don't you start with some eggs, okay? Okay, well, everybody look at Mandy. She's going to teach you how to make the sign for eggs. Take 2 fingers on both hands. Hold them like this, okay? Close together, not apart, close together. See how Mandy's doing it? Now, watch Mandy. See how she crosses her fingers? And now, pretend there's a big bowl underneath your fingers, and you're going to break an egg into the bowl. And that's the sign for eggs. See, tomorrow morning you can ask for eggs at breakfast without saying the words. Hey, Mandy, that was pretty good. What else you got in the bag?
Oh, well, I have some milk.
Ooh, milk and cookies, my favorite combination. Oh, well, show everyone the sign for milk, please. Okay, this is an easy one. But you guys know what Mandy's pretending to do. Just shout it out if you know. That's right. That's how you make a sign for milking a cow. Very good. They picked that up right away, Mandy. What else you got in the bag? This is kind of fun.
Oh, I have some sugar.
A lot or a little?
A little.
Okay, well, show everyone the sign for sugar, please. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at Mandy, so she didn't know I was talking because she can't hear me. I have to make sure she can see my mouth. Mandy, could you please make the sign for sugar? Okay, it's another easy one. Take 2 fingers on the side of your lower lip, okay, and just flick it down a little bit like that. And a good way to remember this is you're taking something sweet and putting it by your mouth. And that's a sign for sugar. Very good. Okay, what else we have in there?
Oh, and don't forget the peanut butter.
Oh, peanut butter. Oh, that's my favorite kind of cookie. Oh, well. Go ahead and show everyone the sign for peanut butter, please.
Peanut butter is 2 signs in 1. First sign, peanut.
Okay, take your thumb, put it behind your 2 front teeth, and push it forward gently. Okay, but you guys in kindergarten, do it gently. I don't want to see any loose teeth flying up here, okay? Very good. All right.
Second sign, butter.
Okay, hold one hand out flat. Pretend there's a piece of toast in your hand. Now take 2 fingers from your other hand and pretend like you're going to dab some butter on the toast. That's a sign for butter.
Now, all together.
Okay, both signs together. Peanut and then butter. Now real fast. Peanut butter. Very good. Wow, they picked that up too, Mandy. Let's see what else you got in there. Okay, Mandy has an oven timer. Why do you have an oven timer in your bag?
Claire's cookies are baking now. Will you tell me when the bell rings?
Claire's cookies are baking now? That's what smells so good? So the cookie's going to be ready and we can go to the party after all? Oh, Mandy, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I didn't think we were going to get to go, but they're going to be ready when the bell goes off. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, but I can see why you have a bit of a problem. When the bell rings, can Mandy hear it? No, because she can't hear anything. But we can hear it. So whenever we hear the bell ringing, we can make a sign that Mandy can see. Can you do this? Okay, that's the sign for yes. So when you hear the bell, make the sign for yes, and Mandy knows the cookies will be ready. Mandy, we'll make the sign.